So it was my dear friend Clara's wedding that day, and she asked me to do her makeup for her, or rather I volunteered to do it for her. And it was my first time doing someone's bridal hair and makeup. I have absolutely no experience whatsoever, but I thought it would be fun. So here's how it went. So I brought a bunch of hair tools, makeup, skincare, everything I could find at home to turn my beautiful friend into a beautiful bride. So this is Clara, everyone. I'm just starting off with her hair first. I'm using a volumizing mousse from L'Oreal, and I'm just creating some volume at the base of her hair. So this process took about 10 to 15 minutes. It was quite difficult, but I just decided to blow dry it after a while, and I went against the root of her hair to create a lot more volume. And then I'm using the Dashu Air Root Booster Spray. I'm just spraying it on the roots of her hair because that's the most important when it comes to creating volume. Then I'm sectioning the hair to 2 parts and curling them using my hair curler from Create Iron. I'm just going in with very simple curls because that's all I can do, and she really wanted something that was more effortless and natural, so she didn't want to look too glammed up or too different from her usual day. And then it was time for makeup. So before this, I actually applied a layer of skincare, so moisturizer and ampoule, before going in with a color corrector all across her face. I chose a purple color corrector from Kate Tokyo, and then I went in with another color corrector. This one is from Bobbi Brown, and this is a salmon color which helps to cancel out redness and just brighten her blemishes. I'm applying it underneath her eyes as well. Then going in with a layer of concealer. Then I'm using her foundation that she passed to me. So I use the Mamonde foundation. This is the foundation that she uses on a daily basis, and I didn't want to mess with that. I didn't want to let her try a new foundation that she hasn't tried before. So ask her something that works for you, something that you know is gonna last throughout the day. Just pass it to me. So I use a foundation brush to apply, and then a beauty blender to just pat it all in like this. So I built up layer by layer, and that gave a really nice flawless look. Lastly, I set everything with loose powder, and I chose my Decorté face powder because it's super fine, and I'm using it to bake because this was an outdoor wedding, and you guys know that in Singapore the outdoor weddings are not the best when it comes to makeup, and I needed her makeup to last. So of course, after baking it, I'm taking a big fluffy brush to just disperse all the rest of the powder and make sure she doesn't look too matte. For her eyeshadow, I wanted something really pink and girly, but at the same time not too over the top. So I'm choosing a color that is between pink and coral, something that would match her skin tone and of course her dress. So this one is from Marc Jacobs, and I really like this eyeshadow palette because Marc Jacobs uses really good pigments that show up very well when photographed as well. So I'm just applying a shade all over her eyelid, and this is the main shade. I'm just very carefully just applying and blending along the way. Taking a fluffier brush, I'm going in with the brown shade, and this one goes into the crease to just deepen the crease a little bit more. And at this point, I was cleaning up her under brow bone with some concealer and then going back and forth with the brown shade again. And as you can see, I'm using a very light hand just to blend it all in. And of course, not forgetting the lower lash line as well to balance everything out. Okay, and very shortly after, my camera just died, and I didn't even realize because I was so focused on getting her ready and in time for her march in. And I'm very sorry that I didn't manage to film her cheeks, her contour, her lips and stuff, but I will leave all of the products that I use in the description box. So yes, this is the final look. I think she looks really beautiful. If I can say so myself, I really like how she still looks like herself and yet look really beautiful and sweet. For the rest of the day, we really enjoyed ourselves a lot. The food was great, and this was my first ever bridal makeup and hair that I did for someone, and she happens to be one of my closest friends. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.